Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hey, it's crazy. It's crazy how that worked, man. That was real funny. We having our own little conversation in the chat box, and I mentioned that Leonard's going to the Eagles, and out of the blue, Eagles fan pops up and throws the Eagles in there. Man, that was right on time and too funny. So welcome Eagles forever. That was funny. That was real funny. So welcome back to another edition of Ravens Daily. This is episode 23, second season, and man, just enjoying the holiday, not having to work, putting out this content, and I appreciate you guys coming through. Again, we got the more Sip to Tally Power Rankings at the top of the hour, so knowing that we trying to get out of here right at 6 p.m. so we can go over and check that out. Um, Also, I'll be a guest on Mr. Galloway's channel on Electric Relaxation with Mr. Galloway and Hendo. I got that as a timer in the comment section, so you'll see that, and you'll also see a link to that too, so you want to check that out. That'll be at 8 p.m. tonight on Mr. Galloway's channel. The name of the channel is Electric Relaxation. Hendo is also the co-host over there, so if you want to check that out, the link to that will be in the chat box at some point in time. Oh, it's right there now. So you can check that out too. First off, how we get this thing started, I made myself some notes so I can check stuff off as we do this. Shout out to the Noti gang, even though we kind of got away from it a little bit. I'm just gonna shout out all the people that I see in here. Brandon Bazel came in with the first. Uh, T Pine Pinellas threw the first up, but Brandon got him. I think Brandon said that emoji cost you. Who else we got? Malik B. Appreciate you coming through. Big Reg. What up, Big Reg? What up, what up, what up? Who else we got? We got Eagles Forever dropped in with that dynamite comment right after I said what I said. P. Brown the third. What up, Matt D? What up, Julian? See who else we got. And Streamlabs seem to be right on time. Streamlabs seem to be right on time. So let me see. I got some stuff that should be on the screen that's not. The jar should be on the screen. So we drop that change in there. Fall on in there. There we go. All your little donations. I appreciate that. And my sub count should be up there. Not my sub count, my viewer count should be up there also. There we go. So that's where we go. So now we good. Now we good. Now we good. So I appreciate all you guys for coming through. And let's get this thing rolling. Let's get it rolling. So I want to shout out my Patreons before we get moving. If you follow me on Twitter, you see I kind of caught up on my Patreon thanks. So I shouted out the new members on Twitter. And I gave them their graphic. So if you follow me over there, you kind of saw that probably about 20 or 30 minutes or so. I got caught up on that. But as far as the shout outs today, Roy Hardy, Chris Swank, Jada Six, Ferris, P. Brown, Bill Seals, Vaughn, Rob L, Wayne Whitley, Jonathan Phillips, Mike Crawford, Big Reg, Lance, DDSQ, Living Legend, Mike Big OTR Mike, Yolanda B, Will G, Tyrone, Slick Got him, Sippy Special, 662, Asa Sutherland, Matt D, Brandon Buck, Hendo, D Weezy, Josh Hoffman, Lunch Break Hot Take Crew, Chris Ardman, Mo, Alex Pulianis, Jason Isom, Jesse Wallace, Brandon Bazel, Joshua, Jared Green, T Sizzle, and Kevin Bonham, aka YNG Brew. So I appreciate you guys for doing that. And shout out to Eagles Forever, man. Appreciate y'all for doing what y'all did yesterday, getting us to be the number one seed. Shout out to you, Eagles Forever, man. Y'all did y'all thing with a great comeback, and now we sitting on top of the AFC. So shout out for that. But what I will say about that, we need to prove that we can handle being hunted. We don't mind hunting, folks. We need to prove we can handle being hunted. But that's another video for another day, and I'll talk about that at another day. But we need to prove we can handle being, what up, Jose? We can prove we can handle being hunted and not being hunters. That's yet to be proven. But we sitting at the top of the AFC looking down at everybody else, wondering what y'all doing. So shout out to the Eagles for handling the Chiefs yesterday and doing what they did. All right. Next up on the agenda, let me check this off. Noti Gang, check. Patreon, check. All right. Next up. So you guys know that I do have the Teespring stuff on that site or whatever, and some of it's there, here, there, whatever. And I ain't been doing what I need to do over there, but I've been doing something else. So I have some merch that is in-house. I have 3 items that are in-house. I have my hats, which y'all see me with the gray hat on from time to time. I have black hats like that. I have the with the Sip the Tally logo in the center of the hat, and I also have with the Sip the Tally logo kind of offset on the hat. I have those here. I have the gray quarter zip pullover, and I also have the black FTMF hoodie. And I got those 3 items here, and I'm working on the site to be able, so you guys be able to purchase that. So the site's being built, and we won't have to do like the DM me, if, that way. And I know people kind of funny about doing it that way. And the people that have purchased stuff from me, I appreciate you trusting me to do that, because I never want to get my name like slandered for being any kind of way funny with anybody's money. So there are some people that have trusted me to give me the money and trust that I was sending the product, and we worked fine because I've never tried to swindle, scam, or anybody. But I do know having an actual store and doing it that way will work out better. So the store is almost done, and if anybody wanted like some of the merch, like I could technically send you a thing to purchase it, but I just don't have the pictures and all that stuff up yet, so the store is not published, but it's almost up, almost ready to go. And so just be on the lookout for that also. And again, I only got 3 things in it right now, but the Teespring stuff is still over there. You can purchase that stuff too. And still, if you do that, let me know, and I'll still give you 1,000 points for doing that. So just let me know if you purchase something from Teespring, whether it be a coffee mug or a t-shirt or a hoodie or anything from over there, because I got a bunch of that stuff here too that I paid for myself. And you can get your 1,000 points for that. All right. Check. Time for stock up, stock down. What up, Yolanda? What up, Jay? DJ Storming. What up? Appreciate you guys for coming through. Time for you guys to put your stock up, stock down in the comment section. And while you do that, I'm going to check and see if we hit that first like goal of 25 likes. We have hit that first like goal. And while I'm giving you your points for hitting that first like goal, put your stock down in the comment section. Put your stock down in the comment section. Let me go ahead and give you your likes. Your points, bam, there you go. 25. Hit that like button if you have not done so already. We're sitting at 48 people in here. All right, 25 points done. So put your stock down, people, in the comment section. Who's your stock down for this week? I'm gonna get mine up on the screen over here. Oh, you know what? I skipped something that I didn't write down. Hold on. You guys keep doing your stock down while I do the Jane Doe comment of the day. I almost got skip something. I skipped, my bad. I didn't write that down. Players mess up. Let's go to the Jane Doe comment of the day. And so this Jane Doe comment of the day came from my video about the little rant I had about criticism versus being negative. And you guys know, y'all know where I come from. I come from a place of love in almost everything I do. So that rant was not necessarily directed at one person, but just to give a little description of like how. Let me tell you like this. So when you're on the coaching side of things, when you win a game, yes, the coaches are happy, but what coaches do, they go find the 4 or 5 bad plays in that game, and they rip the team anew so complacency don't set in. And that's kind of what my mind frame be live during the game. Because even though we be winning and sometimes doing good, you still want them to do the little stuff right. And so some people think that's complaining because you're wanting excellence in every aspect of the game, but it's not. But that's kind of where that rant came from. And this comment came from, let me put it up on the screen. This comment came from Mo Brown. And this is only the tip of the iceberg. Mo's comment was extremely long, and I read every word of it. But I'm just going to talk about this first part. He had a lot of shout outs in it, but when you see the whole comment, you'll get why he put the shout outs in it. And I just took the first part of it to get to it. He said 2 seasons ago, when the Ravens were first in the conference, I was stating that the Ravens weren't a very good team, a playoff team, but were too Lamar dependent. As a former athlete, coach, and a longtime observer of the game of football from the youth level to the NFL, here come the shout outs. Shout out to my oldest son, a D2 All-American at corner. We're in the transfer portal for his last season. Shout out to my middle son, who has 4 official scholarships for track. He also plays football for next year. Shout out to my youngest son, who will get a shot at starting on varsity as a 10th grader after just picking up basketball a year ago. Another shout out to Antonio Freeman, who took my spot, laugh out loud, as a starter when he was 2 years younger. Shout out to Vernon Hebron and my twin cousins, their older brother, my childhood friend, linebacker. And special shout out to my best friend, Eddie Matthews, who passed away a year ago. Now, this is why he put those names in there. I mentioned all these gentlemen and my sons for no other reason than they were all college athletes, and a few had a cup of tea as a professional athlete. Now, this is the kicker right here. Being close to them, teammates, and as a coach, I know and understand for a fact none of them would have achieved what they did athletically without criticism, without constructive criticism. So, with all that being said, nobody goes nowhere without somebody critiquing constructively their craft. They have to have somebody to say when they're slacking, to push them, or when they're doing things that are not right, to correct them. And that's all that we try to do. And granted, we know they don't listen to nothing we talking about. We just talking amongst ourselves. So it don't necessarily be negative. It's just us talking, saying ways that we think the team should go. And that's it. And so in that instance, nobody's being disrespectful. We just saying that, hey, John should do this, or Keaton should do this, or Lamar should do this, or Pat Queen should do this. It's just us saying what we think they should do, because they don't give a rat's patootie about what we think. They could care less. But it's just us talking amongst ourselves. And so again, and then Josh, the guy that kind of started the thing, he was cool about it. Like he saw his comment on the thumbnail, and he wrote a message up under that too about it. And shout out to Josh, they just had a baby. So well wishes to Josh and his wife. Hopefully everybody's all cool, and wife and kid are out of the hospital soon. So prayers up to you guys. And it ended up being a good thing. I'm glad I did it. It was a great conversation in the comments about it. So if you haven't watched the video, haven't read the comments under the video, go check it out. It ended up being a good thing for all parties involved. All parties involved. So appreciate you, Mo. Your name will go on the wheel at the end of the month for the Jane Doe comment of the month, and we'll keep it pushing just like that. So appreciate it. It ended up being a good thing. And that's what this YouTube thing's about, man. It's about meeting people, having conversation with people that you probably wouldn't have on a normal basis, and whether you agree or disagree, you learn something, you see a different side of things, and you just keep it pushing, man, because we probably ain't gonna see these people. So what's the use of being mad about it? You just see a different side of stuff and go from there. Because I learn stuff every day. I mean, I was watching YouTube today and learned some stuff from a 19-year-old. I'm 3 times our age. Well, not 3 times our age. I'm 2.5 times our age almost. You live and you learn. All right, but now, thumbs up, not thumbs up. Stock up, stock down. Stock up, stock down. Let's see. So I got one person on my stock down. Let's see who you guys got. What up, Agent E? Jesus Christ, Julian, Joey. Let's see who you guys got for stock. Let's see where I was before I got off track. Cornage, what up, KK? Stock up. We're doing stock down first. Let me see if I can find some stock down. Julian got John Simpson, Rock Your Sin, stock down. Let's see who else. Let me see who else I got for stock down. Malik got OBJ and John Simpson for stock down. Stock down, he got the tackles versus Bosa and Khalil Mack. Bosa hurt, J6. Bosa done. Stock down for Jesus Christ, Harbaugh. Let me see if I can find one more stock down. I don't see no more stock downs, but this is my stock down. I only got one dude. And probably should have had 2. I didn't think about this one at first. But I probably should have had 2. The other one should have been Rocky Sin. I should have had 2 up here. I forgot to put him up here, but it should be Simpson and Rocky Sin. That's what it should have been. But I got Simpson up here. It should have been Rocky Sin, but the thing is, he played so sparingly. I can't find pictures of him, and it slips my brain. But for my stock down, it's Simpson and Rocky Sin. Now, who's your stock up? Now, I did see a few stock ups. While I give everybody else a chance to put your stock ups in the. I got 4 or 5 on my stock up. I got 4 or 5 guys on my stock up. I saw a few stock ups here. I said Malik had OBJ on his stock down. I don't know why. After his first 100-yard game, why would he be on the stock down? That's this for you, Malik, for putting OBJ on your stock down. Hold on, I gotta turn my desktop audio up.
Stop the cap.
That's for you, Malik, for putting OBJ on your stock down. Let's see. Julian says high school Saturday morning film was the worst. Julian, let me tell you. Let me get myself back up here. Why y'all putting y'all stock up in there? This what used to be our schedule back in my hometown, Julian. Obviously, Monday through Wednesday you had your practice. Thursday you had your short practice. Friday you play the game. Saturday morning we had what we call the kinks, where offense would watch film, defense would do a light lift and stretch. Then we flip. Then defense would watch film. Then offense would do light lift and stretch. Sunday coaches would do whatever they needed to do, and we was 7 days a week. That's how we did it. That was our way of working. And when I got places where they didn't do 7 days a week, I didn't know how to react. I was used to working every day. They weren't. But stock down. Stock up. Stock up. Stock up. Stock up. Stock up. Let's see. Stock up. OBJ, Oway. Stock up. Stock down likely for Manny. Stock up. Oway. Oway stock up. Malik, Brandon Stevens and Oway. Let's see who else we got. There it is. Now I can see. Stock up. Marcus Williams. Hamilton Williams stock up. Slater versus Oway. Clowney should be interesting. T Sizzle, Hamilton and likely stock up. Okay. Let's see. Now here's my stock up. If I can find the right button. There it is. Stock up. My stock up. Odell Beckham. First 100-yard game. Kyle Van Noy. Off the couch university. Still getting sacks. Odafe Oway. Looking like a brand new player. Like a different player. And the rookie. Tavius Robinson. Got his first sack. And not only did he get his first sack, that wasn't the only play he made. He only got 1 sack. But he made some plays while I was watching the defense that made me realize that Dr. Rush is making a difference. And I mentioned it on the roundup. Dr. Rush is really making a difference with these guys. Like if you watch my video from this morning, Robinson didn't get touched on his sack. He had the footwork and the hands to go with that move. And he had a few moves, in the game where he kind of got blocked, but he did what he needed to do. But on the sack, he ghosted the guard. And he looked real good. So these 4 are my stock up, stock down. And it could be other guys that could be stock up because, we doing some good things on the team right now. But these are 4 guys I picked. OBJ because of his 100-yard game. Van Noy and Clowney because they getting back in the backfield. I could have put Matabike on here. Matabike almost got 10 sacks. And I got the rookie Tavius Robinson. So let's kind of get to the picks because we got 10 minutes before the most of the tally power rankings are coming out. We got 10 minutes before that's coming out. So let's get to my picks for last week and then my picks for this week. Let me get them up there real quick. All right, so let me pull up last week. Week 11. All right, make it bigger so we all can see. Get my check mark, my pen. All right, let's go back over here. All right, week 11. So obviously we won. Check. Cleveland won. Detroit won. With a comeback by Detroit too. Green Bay won, so I lost that one. I betted on Vegas. Well, not betted on Vegas. I assumed Vegas was gonna win. They didn't. They almost won though. The Commanders lost, which was crazy. Dallas won. Jacksonville won. Houston won. San Francisco won. My gut feeling said the Jets was gonna win. That didn't happen. The Rams beat Seattle. Denver beat Minnesota. That was another gut one for me. And then Kansas City lost. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 right. And how many wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8-6. So ain't too bad. Ain't too bad. Ain't too bad. 8-6. So for a total that puts me 107-58 for the year. I don't know if you can see that. Let me make it a little bigger for you. For the year, 107-58. So not bad, not bad. Let's go our picks for week 12. Let's go to week 12. Go ahead and get your picks ready for week 12. Week 12, week 12, week 12. Where is it? There it is. First up, Green Bay and Detroit. Green Bay and Detroit. Green Bay and Detroit. We got 3 Thursday games. We got 3 Thursday games. We got a Friday, Black Friday game. Then we got our Sunday schedule. Then we got our Monday game. So first up, Green Bay and Detroit. I'm going Detroit. Detroit seems to have righted the ship. There's 8-2. 8-2, 1 game behind the Eagles. So they seem to have righted the ship. Washington and Dallas. I think Dallas is going to handle their business at Washington. Well, not at Washington, but against Washington. I think San Francisco is going to beat the snot out of Seattle, especially if Geno don't play. And I think Geno's hurt. I think San Francisco is going to send a message to that division like we the big dogs and don't even think about winning this division. So first 3 games, the Thanksgiving slate, I got Detroit beating Green Bay. I got Washington beating Dallas, and I got I got San Francisco absolutely jumping off the top rope on Seattle. All right, the Black Friday game, Miami and the Jets. I think the Jets keep it close early, but because they don't have any kind of offense, and Miami offense gonna constantly be on the field, they're gonna find a way to turn this into a blowout. I'm thinking like 30-10, something like that, maybe even higher than that, because Miami's gonna get so many chances that the Jets got a good defense, but they're just gonna get tired. They're gonna get tired, and Miami's just gonna keep coming at them, and the Jets don't have to. Some of us in this chat box can play quarterback better than what the Jets getting in, even though that's exaggeration. But I'm just saying that's just how bad the Jets QB play is. All right, moving on to Sunday. And if you're watching this on the back end, put all your picks in the comment section. If you're watching this on the back end, if you're not in the chat box with us right now, and you're watching this on the back end, put your picks in the comment section. Sunday, Atlanta and New Orleans. Slant Man is going back on the IR, which he ain't been a factor no way. But I don't know who's gonna start at quarterback for New Orleans. I want to pick New Orleans, but I just don't know who's gonna start at quarterback for him. But I like Jameis though, so even if Jameis start, I'm gonna go New Orleans. Jameis, if you start, word of advice: find Kamara. Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. Pittsburgh fired Canada. Cincinnati don't have a quarterback. Let's see. Pittsburgh gonna play better defense than Cincinnati probably. Man, it's tough. I don't know who to pick on this one, honestly. Let's see. I gotta pick somebody. Shoot. Let's go. Man, this is a head scratcher, honestly. I don't know what I want to do. I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh, man. I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh. Carolina, Tennessee. I think Tennessee gets the win here. Carolina they just got a lot of stuff going on down there, man. There's a lot of not good stuff going on. Tampa Bay and Indianapolis. I'm going with the Bucks. Why? I don't know. Giants at New England. Or New England at the Giants. I'm going to go Giants. Jacksonville at Houston. This is going to be a good game. This is going to be a lot better game than people think. I'm going to go Jacksonville. I really want to go Houston, though. But I'm going to go Jacksonville. But I really want to go Houston here. Cleveland at Denver. Another good game. I'm going to go Denver. I just don't think Cleveland, the quarterback situation. I just think they're going to fall off with that quarterback situation. I know their defense is really good. I know their defense is really good. I just that quarterback situation I think is gonna be their downfall. I do. Whether it be DTR, whether it be Flacco or whoever else they got. I just think their quarterback situation gonna fall off on them. Now I really like to run the ball. I do. I do. I really like to run the ball. And I'm almost talking myself out of this pick too. I really am. But I'm gonna stick with Denver. Rams in Arizona. I'm gonna go Arizona. I don't know why. I'm just going Arizona. I know the Rams won that game last week, but I'm going Arizona. Kansas City and Vegas. I want to go Vegas. I really do. Because I believe in what their interim coach is doing. But Kansas City after that loss, I think it's gonna be too tough. But I really want to go Vegas right here. I really do. I just don't see Kansas City losing 2 in a row. And they could though. They could because Vegas is playing a lot better football. Even though Vegas lost last week, Vegas is playing a lot better football. Buffalo and Philly. Baltimore and Chargers. Sunday night, Baltimore. And then Monday, Chicago and Minnesota. I ain't going to even speak on it. I'm just going to highlight it. I ain't going to speak on it. I'm just going to highlight it. I ain't going to speak on it. I'm just going to highlight it. So, real quickly about the Chargers. The Chargers have a ton of offense. I think they're going to score points on us. But I think we will win the game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I want to see how we handle being the hunted. We hunt extremely well. But I want to see how we handle being the hunted. I do. I want to see how we handle all the expectations on us being the top seed in the NFL right now. Well, not in the NFL, in the AFC. So that's and I mean Joey Bosa's out. They got offensively they're straight offensively. I mean, they got a guy that loves to turn it over, which that's what I'm banking on him doing, turning it over. And defensively they're okay, but the Chargers for the most part they'll find a way to give it up. And we got to make sure they give it up. The thing is we can't beat ourselves. That's what we are. We can't beat ourselves. We can't play down to that level. We got to keep this same intensity that we've been having over this last month when we play these teams, and come out with a intensity unknown to the Chargers and hit them in their mouth. Keep hitting them in their mouth and don't stop hitting them in their mouth until the end of the fourth quarter. Play the entire game. Don't play 3 good quarters. Play the entire game. All right. 2 more announcements before we leave. First announcement is don't forget I'll be a guest on Electric Relaxation with Mr. Galloway and Hendo tonight at 8 p.m. and that's in 2 hours. The link just came through in the chat box, so if you click that, that'll take you to it. They already got it posted, so I'll be over there at 8 o'clock. And we also have the More Sip to Tally Power Rankings that is debuting right now. So once I end this stream, a little thing will come up and you can click it and go straight to it. It's how many of y'all in here? It's 53 of y'all in here. I expect at least 50 of y'all over there at the More Sip to Tally Power Rankings because we're going over there right now. So you can check it out and see what's going on. I'll see y'all soon. 53, go over to More Sip to Tally and subscribe over there too. We 700, we need to get to 1,000. And I know y'all want to get me there before Christmas. Appreciate it. Let's go.